Hey guys, it's Melissa from Kiwi Banana here, and today is Thursday the 25th of June, and I'm just going to do a video just letting you know that about an essay that I wrote recently. So I finished up my last exams for this semester this morning, and one of the papers is an environmental law paper, and I got back an assignment that I'd written for it, and I was just basically gonna go over some of the things that I put in the essay. I'm not going to read the essay because that could cause some plagiarism issues, and I don't really want to get in trouble in that regards. But this is just sort of showing you another way that you can pop a bit of your interest in what you're doing, you know, especially if you're studying. So because it's an environmental law essay, it makes sense to talk about, you know, things that are going to be impacting the environment. There's about 4 questions you could choose from, and I chose the question, and it was something to do with, what is it? I picked up the wrong one. Whoops, hang on a sec. Back! Got the right one this time. So the question I chose was, what part can law play in the establishment of environmentally and socially coherent long-term ways of living? And I basically just wanted to base this assignment on some ideas that I had in our current system, and that we can use to, you know, minimise our environmental and negative environmental impacts. And of course, animal agriculture is the leading cause of most of our environmental problems, a lot more than any other things that people seem to think are bad for the environment, which they are, but not to the extent that the animal agricultural industry is. And I will probably do a video in the future going into, you know, some facts and some things about it, because we're not told about it, and that's probably due to, you know, industry and money. You know, they've got the power to hide the information, or, no, not necessarily hide it, but to make sure it's not promoted, and that people are, you know, most people are made unaware of it. So basically I wanted to touch on 2 things that I thought that, you know, they could have some impact. One of them was higher taxes. It was kind of like I called it like a true consumption tax, and I mostly base it on food. So just, you know, putting in more of an environmental cost in the food that we eat. So obviously some foods are going to increase in price, and some foods would possibly decrease in price. And I also tied in a little bit of how that could affect our health, and then could make us more socially better, blah blah blah. And then of course another one was the rights of non-human beings. And I mean, I have come across texts that even talk about trees having rights and things like that. I didn't take it that far, but I just sort of basically talk about animals having rights, and how that could obviously impact the environment. So yeah, I was kind of just testing out to see whether I could kind of get some more information across to the lecturer, to be honest. I wanted them to be more aware of these things, and I hope that did make them think a little bit more. I mean, this person is passionate about the environment, and they do care about it, but I'm just not sure whether they are made aware of how much the animal agricultural industry impacts the environment compared to other things that still obviously do cause bad things, but to not as large of an extent. So yeah, and let me know if you want to know any more information on the assignment. If you want maybe some paragraphs, I can possibly give you some paragraphs. But yeah, it was very limited in how many words I could write. I could only write 3,000. And in the law school, if you even write one single word over that word limit, you will be penalised. So we've got to keep it to that word limit or under, or else you're in big trouble. So yeah, it's just another way to just sort of influence others on some things that you might be passionate about. You know, there's many different ways you can do that throughout your life every day. And this is just another way that I wanted to share with you, and just let you know, maybe even inspire some of you guys to do the same. So yeah, let me know if you've done anything like this before. You know, put your comments and questions down below, and I hope you've done something that makes you happy today. See ya.